Hello, I just wanted to give you a report on how effective your prayers are. So, yesterday I had a lot going on. I had an appointment with an oncologist at Hershey Medical Center, and then right after that, an appointment with the neurosurgeon. And so, then the 2.5 hour drive back, and then the the worship um, fire at Big Run Park. So it was just it was a big day to begin with, but to make it more just challenging, I guess. For the 48 hours before that, I had not slept. Well, not very much. I had been coughing so severely. So, I've been weaning off of these steroids to reduce swelling in my brain, and that's been going great. I haven't had any neurological symptoms, and that's been going really well. And apparently, it's really unhealthy to be on a steroid. So I'm really happy to be weaning off. But the downside is those steroids were also helping to reduce the inflammation in the masses in my lungs. So as we weaned off of them, we got to this point where I just had this severe cough for 48 hours. So for the last 24 hours of that, I was taking Robitussin with expectorant in it, and that was doing nothing that I could tell. Um, so I wasn't having high faith in the Robitussin, um, and feeling like I don't know what to do here um, about this. And I had these appointments coming up, and I was just so tired. So um, I had gone to bed, and I was just coughing and not really sleeping. And then I felt this gentle pressure, which I think is how the Holy Spirit talks to me. Just, it's not that loud, you have to do this, high pressure, do it now, hurry up, kind of a, a voice that I've allowed to dictate most of my life, which I think is the liar. It's a gentle and encouraging kind of a push, and it's so anyway, I felt that, and it was the direction was to make an update, make a post asking for prayer, specifically prayer or specific prayers, and post on. So I delayed it for a while because I said, God, I can't. I'm so tired. I can't. I wouldn't even be able to see the screen. But eventually I reached over and grabbed my laptop and I opened it up. It's on the nightstand because it's connected to my Rife machine. And if you don't know what that is, you should look up um, Raymond Rife. He's amazing scientist. And we're still in our military, still today, we are using a lot of his science. And I think we would be doing a lot better on fighting cancer if we were using his research. But, anyways, so look up Dr. Rife. He's amazing. Anyways, so I grabbed my laptop and I flipped it open, and of course, it blinded me. And I said, God, I can't do this. I'm too tired. I don't know what to write, and I can't see the screen very well. And yet, I went ahead and he helped me to type something up. So that prayer request that I posted um, for yesterday, um, I couldn't really see it, and I normally read something over before I post it, but this time I just posted it, or I wasn't sure if I even posted it, but I closed the computer, put it on the nightstand, and I said, God, if that was your direction, you're gonna have to make it happen because I have no idea what I wrote, and I have no idea if I posted it. And then um, I'm not sure what happened after that. I'm pretty sure I coughed and maybe I rested a little bit, but it was a pretty awful. It was a pretty awful night. And then got up in the morning, got ready to go to Hershey for the oncologist and neurosurgeon appointments. And we got in the van, and I felt like, how am I going to ask intelligent questions? And how am I going to know what is the will of God when I listen to these doctors talking, um, when I'm so tired. So I prayed, and then I took some Robitussin, which I had zero faith in because for the last 48, well, no, not 48 hours, but the last 24 hours of the 48 hours that I had been coughing, I had been taking Robitussin with expectorant in it. So I really didn't expect that to help or work or anything, but I took it anyway. And then I don't know how far along in the trip, not very far along, I guess, I got a little relief from the coughing, and I was able to tilt my seat back and go to sleep. And I slept almost the whole way there. When I woke up, I felt refreshed, and I asked Sean, about what time was it whenever I stopped coughing and fell asleep? And he said about 9:30. And I thought, that's probably about the time you guys were like settling in wherever, awake and up and at work or wherever you were, and reading your Facebook and started praying for me. So I'd love to hear in the comments if around 9:30, if that's the time that you started praying for me. I'd be really interested to know, or if you were praying earlier and that's just the perfect timing of God that he gave me the rest at that time. But anyways, so I had rested, and when I woke up, I was way more rested than somebody who had been awake for 48 hours and then slept for less than 2. I was sharp, and I was ready for those appointments, and still not sure how I was going to decipher the voice of God, from if I should just do everything the doctors say, or if I should be asking for other treatments or information about other things. So it's been all day, and I just I wasn't able to finish that video because somebody needed me at that moment. But I just wanted to say thank you so much for praying, and I'm not going to give a report about what the doctor said at those meetings at this time, because I'm not sure how to even explain that. But I do want to say that at both appointments, I was able to share messages of hope, and that God is real, with my doctors and with the oncologist trainee. I had a lot of time with him. He had to fill out some paperwork on me, and it was just a really valuable time. And I think will make him a better doctor, as well as give him some clues that there is one real and true God, and that he is powerful. He was very interested in a lot of my story, and when I got to meet with the neurosurgeon, that was just a precious time, and we got to pray at the end together. And I'm so grateful. I'm so grateful for this time in my life, and I'm so grateful for all of you who are walking through it with me, and so grateful to our God who is all powerful, and I trust him 100%. So have a good night. Love you.